Hello there, good morning, how are you doing? Are you ready for a bit of craft price drop? Well, I hope so, because we've got some amazing deals to bring you in a variety of different styles of crafting as well. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. Isn't that nice on a Sunday to be able to do that? Well, we've got all sorts, but before I tell you a little bit about what we've got coming up, we have lots of viewers joining us all the time, because of course we're broadcasting live through Facebook, so you may well have stumbled across us. And if you have, hello, welcome. You're in the right place to bag a bargain, because this is Craft Price Drop, and I'll tell you about all the different sessions we bring you as the hour progresses. But for this hour, we've got some amazing deals. Now, everything you need to know will be on your screen, starting with the details that you've got to the side here. So at the top, you've got the item number, and as soon as we bring these details in, the auction is activated, it's live, you can get involved, and that means that the now app price is the one that you'll be paying. More about that in a moment. Description telling you a little bit about what we've got coming up, but I will tell you more about those items. Then you've got your start price. Now, this is the price that you will be paying before we bring these details up, so before we actually bring that auction live, and also after the hour as well. That's the price that you could well be paying for these, but the one that's interesting during this hour is that now app price. Now, you will notice that will start to change in a few moments, and what will happen is it will get further and further away from that original start price, and the chevrons are the indicator to let you know that that is happening. So we're now looking at a price of £22. Now, below there you'll see it's mentioning about your post and packing. Well, your post and packing is £4.95 on each auction, unless you are a Freedom member. You can see it says there including post and packing. Details at the bottom of the screen if you want to give us a call and get involved, or you can jump onto the website, and if you're watching on social media, just hop over to the website and you can get involved, interested. Everybody's interested in the bargain. That's not the right word, it's involved. Now, this is a brilliant bundle because we've got 5 fabulous cotton fabrics. They're 100% cotton, so they're perfect for your quilting, and all on that gorgeous kind of cool blue tone. And I love this. We've got all sorts of elements of nature here, predominantly your birds and your butterflies, but then you've got your little florals in there as well. No birds and bees, birds and butterflies on this particular occasion, which I love. Now, you've got a ½ metre piece with each of one of these fabrics, which makes it a perfect bundle, perhaps for you to create your first ever quilt. Or even if you are an existing quilter, then you know the value of money that we're talking about with regards to 2½ metres of fabric for, it's coming, £19.99. Wow, that was worth waiting for, wasn't it? £40 originally, which to be honest is a good price. Now, oh, other chevrons. These are the ones to do with the quantity. These will let you know how many opportunities we've got left, and at this stage we only have 4 chances left. Now we're looking at, sorry, 6. Put 2 on the side for me, Chloe. Now, these are fabulous pieces. You can see they're good width. So the width from selvage to selvage, you're looking at 112 centimetres, which I think is about 54 inches. And then you have got that ½ metre length there, which is just enough for you to use that as one of your fabrics in a quilt panel. Of course, you don't have to use them in that way. You could be making cushion covers with these. ½ metre is more than enough to make an adequate cushion cover. And of course, adding in your own fabrics as well, you might want to put a plain base on the back of those cushions, so you can kind of use that fabric for more. Now we're down to the last 2 opportunities with these. What gorgeous colours you've got with these, all working so well together, and of course the continuity of that design coming through each and every one of those. The flowers from this particular one coordinate with the flowers on this one, which coordinate with the flowers on this one. The butterflies as well. Everything is so perfect, and even the perfect price for you, and it's gone.
Price lock.
Locked in, locked in. Well done to everybody who got involved with that one. That didn't take too long at all, did it? It was very quick, that particular auction. That's what can happen here. And we can find that we don't have huge quantities, so it's always a good idea to get involved as early as you can. Now, how fabulous does this look? Well, it's not so much what it is, but what you do with it, because we're looking at watercolour card. 280 GSM. This is brilliant weight card, and it's fabulous. I don't know whether you'll be able to see on the camera. It's a bit tricky. There's a bit of a tooth on there, which obviously is for your watercolour paints and your watercolour effects, but you're getting 100 A4 sheets. Now, I know lots of you got involved on Friday as part of our Marie Curie paint along with Matthew Palmer. Well, perfect situation with regard to the cardstock for you to create more of those fabulous scenes that he created, and also the wonderful daffodil that everybody painted along with. So yeah, good purchase. £36.99, good price. Yeah, could be better. Well, it will be at £15. That is a way better deal, isn't it? Better than half price deal. You're now looking at 15 pence per sheet. And an A4 sheet is quite a big sheet for you to actually be working on if you are looking at things like watercolour cardstock. I mean, here you can see we've got these fabulous sheets here. You could chop into these, turn them into half quite often, and that's what Matthew will do. He'll take an A5 piece and use that for obviously 2 images. What you can find as well, I don't know the quality of this, I've not painted with this one, but feeling the weight of it, I think that if you have any issues and you want to paint on the reverse, then you could do that with these 2 as well. But keep an eye on that box at the bottom. Have you noticed 9 opportunities left? That's all that we've got left with these. You're going to have to be quick with this one. Now at £12.50, really 12.5p a sheet. That's amazing value for money. Did you like that, Alex? Is that loud on my microphone? Sorry, I didn't realise it when I did it first time, but then it was quite funny. But now not 9 pieces even, 9 opportunities. What's the matter with my teeth and my brain today? They are not connected. £12.50 for the last 8 people to get involved. Well, I say 8 people, we don't limit it to 1 per customer, so it could be that you want to go for a couple of sets of these. Maybe you are an artist, maybe you are a budding artist, maybe you're in a craft group or a class. Then this will be the perfect opportunity for you to get some of those bases ready for you to put your kits together. Or maybe you're going to be creating beautiful pieces of art that you're going to be popping into frames and maybe selling those too as well. Very, very busy for these. Lots of you liking these, but we've only got 4 chances for you to get involved now. Down to the last 3 opportunities. Now I'm going to do the Charlie drop because I know you like to do this one, just to show you. You've got a lot of cardstock. You will know when that arrives through your door, won't you? 2 chances left. That's all that you are left with. And the details are on your screen. If you want to get involved, you're going to have to be quick because it's on its way out of here. And Carol, well done. You got the last one.
Price lock.
Now, I hope that everybody got hold of those. Carol, you got the last one. I hope you're a Freedom member because, of course, with your Freedom membership, there's no additional post and packing, but you have to make sure you're checking out your baskets as you go because if you pop them in your basket, it's not enough. And if it's a quick deal like that one, then you could find that you miss out very quickly. Now, this one, you've got all sorts of fabulous little dies in here. You've got 12 dies in total. And this is a case, a King's Cross case. Oh, now this doesn't happen very often. The chevrons are in earlier. Oh, is that why? We've only got 2. Oh my goodness, I won't have a lot of time to tell you about this then. Needless to say, you've got 12 dies. The 12 dies are going to be your construction elements with regards to your bags. Move those out of the way. You've got lots of inspiration on the back here, and of course Jodie does some fabulous video tutorials via social media to show you how to put these together. You've got the Tonic website as well, Tonic Facebook group. You'll get lots of support from there. So I'm not going to have time to talk you through it now, but 1 opportunity left at £12.38p. If you're wanting to get involved, it's a Verso die, cutting out fabulous bags out your gingham paper, polka dot paper. Absolutely brilliant. I wish we got more of these. Wish we did because it's such a fabulous deal. At £12.02p to get hold of all 12 of those dies to create those fabulous bags. You're going to have loads of fun with that one, but sadly only 2 of you will be able to have that fun. £12.02p and it's gone. Knew it would do.
Price lock.
We need to do something about those mice. They're getting more and more nice. They sound like they've got boots on now. £12.02p. If you took advantage of that one, well done. 2 opportunities, 2 chances. Sometimes that happens here at Craft Price Drop. So, what have we got here? Oh, these are cute. Pretty fabrics. Now, Mill Shop Online, Joe brings us some wonderful fabrics, and he has put together a wonderful bundle here of 6 different fabrics. We're talking about woodland fat quarters. I thought we were talking about chubby animals in the woodland for a moment then, but we're not. It's the woodland fat quarter collection. Oh, look at Mr. Fox. He's looking foxy. Well, you'd expect him to, really, wouldn't you? He's a fox. But you have got all of these fabulous fabrics at a wonderful price to start with, to be honest. £23.99. Brilliant value for money. So, should we have a little look at one of these as we have a look at that price coming down? Good side pieces. Straight away, we're going from £23.99. Whoa, straight down to £12. That's a half price deal. Now, these pieces are perfect cushion cover sizes. But saying that, I mean, you've got those pieces there. You could quite easily applique these as well, couldn't you? Do like these. If you've been watching the One Day Special shows, you might have seen that fabric coat that the lovely Lizzie has brought to us. You could actually coat this fabric, turn it into a little wash bag. This is a cute one. Now, this is where you've got all your little woodland characters. And they're getting on really well because we've got little bunny rabbits, we've got little foxes that are not causing them any bother, little deer, we've got owls there too as well, little hedgehogs. And again, you'll notice the trees and the flowers and the little toadstools all echoing the design that we saw on the last piece as well. So with these, you've got all those different elements there, all coordinating across the different colours, but then you've got different styles of backing, different tones. You've kind of got your well, I suppose you call it like a taupe tone, creamy tone, not quite as dark as a taupe really. Duck egg blue you've got with these two as well. Lovely pale greens as well, really pretty fabrics. And the print is beautiful. You could English paper piece with these too as well if you wanted to, because the pieces that you've got here you could actually position. So you've got your hexagon with your little hedgehog sitting right in the centre of it. Again, you've got your fox there. Your little deer featuring in here too as well. Again, good sized pieces because they're fat quarters. And again, enough fabric here for you to be making a small quilt top. But again, all of those wonderful fabrics. Cut them, turn them into quilt pieces, turn them into blocks, and then create some fabulous panels. And again, add in your own fabrics, you can make it go even further. We've got some fabulous solid fabrics as well that you could pick up to kind of work alongside those patterns. So, where are we? Down to the last 7 opportunities. We're looking at £9.99. Wow. For 6 fat quarters, that's amazing value. That really is brilliant value. Love the kind of vintage feel about these two as well. Oh, well, I'm rubbish at how do you do it, Chloe? Because it looks so flashy the way I've just kind of thrown them together, and it always looks so pretty when our floor managers do it properly. Oh dear, I'll never get a job as a floor manager. I've just not tidy and neat enough. Oh, we've only got 2 chances left. How did that happen? Wow, you snuck in behind me then and got hold of all those quantities down to the last one now. And it's gone. Well done.
Price lock.
I really do need to pay more attention to what's going on there. My goodness, that's fabric though, it distracts me. I don't always know what's going on around me, but that was a brilliant deal. Lots of you took advantage, lots of you checked out your baskets in time. Always something you should be doing, because if you don't check out your basket, you are not locked into those auctions. Now, we've got a bumper bundle for you with this particular deal, and we're looking at pop-up cards. Pop-up cards that have got envelopes as well. And you're getting 42 of these. Now, 42 for £25.50. That's a good price, isn't it? And these are brilliant because you've got things like Happy Birthday. This has got a bit squished in the process, to be honest. I think it's meant to kind of go like that. There you go. Then, oh, look at this fairy tale castles. Or is it a sandcastle? You could decide. I don't know. You could decide on that one. I love that because the beauty is that it folds flat, but then when it gets to the other end, obviously it's a pop-out card, lots of dimension. Love this. Oh, look at this. A single rose. That is beautiful. Add a little colour to that. Does look a little bit like a spoon as it is, doesn't it? It could be a spoon. But yeah, add a bit of red and a bit of green, just so as whoever receives it, because if it's a Valentine's Day and they think you've sent them a spoon, yeah, you might not get a reply. A handbag, that is featuring this one, a handbag. Now you'd have loads of fun with that, using your pretty papers on there, wouldn't you? Handbag designer, who'd have thought it? Now, if you fancy getting hold of these, you can get all 42 sets now, all at a snip at £10. And this is brilliant because they're all individually packaged. I'm just going to dive in here. Which one? Well, we've only got 2 chances left. Oh, we're going to dive in and show you what you've got in one of those packs. Well, very quickly, they're all individually packaged. So within here, you've got your insert, your pop-out insert, you've got your envelope, you've got your wraparound card as well. This particular one is the castle. So you can see there, you've got all those elements in there. Well, it's a bit tricky, but of course, when you pop them out, you've got your blue card, your envelope, and your pop-out castle. Brilliant value for money. £9.60. Absolutely gorgeous. One opportunity and it's gone. My goodness, you're making me work in this hour.
Price lock.
Jen, you got that last one. Well done. Talk about being pacey this hour. My goodness. What have you guys been eating for your breakfast on a Sunday morning? You're snapping these deals up so quickly. Now, this is nice. Lovely colour for the spring. Nice sunshine yellow. Of course, it doesn't have to be yellow because, of course, being an uncoated card, you can actually change this. Now, with this, we haven't got specifics with regards to the actual quantity of sheets because we're looking at 2 kilograms. Is that a bag of sugar? 2 kilograms, 2.2. That actually feels heavier than a, no, a bag of sugar is a kilogram, isn't it? 2 bags of sugar. Wow. That's a lot of cardstock there. Now, it's 230 GSM, and it's kind of got a bit of a dappled effect with it. It's a bit like a leather look kind of style embossing on here. It's lemon tone, but of course you can change that if you wanted to. Get your inks and your colours involved with these. Change it into whatever you want it to be. Perfect for die cutting as well. And it could be a perfect base if you wanted to apply something like glitters. You can actually put an adhesive sheet over the top of this, cover it with glitters. You wouldn't see the colour of the cardstock underneath, so you don't need to worry about it then. With regards to actually being strong enough for card bases, well, yeah, technically it is 230 GSM, so it does mean that it's kind of deemed to be a cardstock weight. It's not the heaviest of cardstocks though. It will hold its form, as you can see there. But if you have got lots of embellishments on there, you might find that it's a little bit weighty for the construction. Wouldn't be heavy enough really for boxes and things like that. But I think if you're making lightweight cards with just a few embellishments, you could get away with them. Especially when you're looking at 230 GSM. I was about to say 100 sheets, but I don't know the quantity because it's weight. £12.99. You're getting a lot in there though. You're getting a lot in there. I mean, we had some cardstock earlier on, didn't we? And it was only about half the size of that. Yeah, and that was 100 sheets. And what weight was it? I can't remember what weight it was now. 280, so it's a little bit heavier, but it's only half the weight. So you're probably looking at at least 200 sheets, I would imagine. And that's been on the generous side. Not bad value. Not at £12.99. 11 opportunities to get involved. You do love your paper and your cardstock here at Craft Prize Drop. And of course, we're here 11 o'clock. I've actually got a bit of a treat for you next week, but I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you with regards to it, so I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you to keep your eyes and ears peeled. So Craft Prize Drop on Thursday of next week, Thursday the 31st. So yes, 11 o'clock in the morning. Make sure you're on ready to watch Craft Prize Drop. There's a bit of a treat coming for you. But of course, we're talking about Craft Prize Drop here and now. And this is the auction that's on the table at the moment. We're looking at fabulous cardstock here. We've got 230 GSM. We reckon in excess of 200 sheets because you're looking at 200 kilograms. So you know that will arrive into the door, wouldn't you? 2 kilograms, £11.95. Probably a couple of hundred sheets there, and there's 6 opportunities for you to get involved. There's a lot of numbers involved in that sentence, Chloe. I'm not going to lie, I did trip over some of them, but what a deal. Look at all of that. Ooh. 4 chances left. Down to 3, as quick as that. £11.95. That is a bargain of anybody's money. If you want to get involved, you've got the details on your screen there. 517-875, last opportunity. Paula, you got it. Well done.
Price lock.
Got a lovely mix of names today, so lots of people out there watching, which is good to know. £11.95. Now, what we've got here? Ooh, pens. Oh, these are nice. We've got a fabulous array of different pens here, brought to us by a lovely company called Kuretake. Redditch based, so they live not far from where I live. And you've got a nice collection here because you've got a variety of different brushes. You've got your Small and Brush pen, you've got your Wink of Luna, they're the ones that have got that fabulous sparkle in there. And you've got a practice sheet with this too as well. And this is really clever. The practice sheet, I'm just going to move this just so you can have a little look. This is that blue sheet that you've got in here, and it's water activated. It's not pen activated. I don't know if it's the one that Yanis drew on, is it? Oh no, it's not. There's one, bless him, he picked up one of these sheets, didn't realise that it was this special paper and just drew on it with a pen, and of course it didn't disappear. So here you've got your lines, you've also got your tuition here as well, which is going to help you form those letters. But then you've got a water brush pen. Now, I don't think I've got any water in here, so we won't be able to do it. But when you've got water in here and you actually draw on here, what will happen is it's like a magic pen. So you'll actually see the letters as you're forming, so you can kind of create those letters. But then as it dries, it disappears, which means that you can use it as a practice sheet over and over again. Look at that. That's a nice little kit in itself. That's before we even look at the other bits. but price is coming down. We're looking at £30.99 now. What a deal! Was originally £61.98, but the price has come down. And as I say, that in its own right, it's a fabulous little kit. Look at that. That is a gift in its own right, but add it in with these pens, then this is brilliant. Now, with the pens here, you've got all the different colours. Let's pick out one. Let's go for the blue. Double-ended, so you've got your little kind of, can you see how you've got a little notch in that tip there? And that is so as when you're actually doing your letters, you do get that difference whether you've got your thickness of your light and dark. So when you're doing your kind of sweeps, something like that can happen. Does look like you've got double vision sometimes, but I'm not a calligrapher, shall we say. The other side you have got as well, you've got your bullet tip with this one. I don't know whether you've got a little, oh no, this is the brush tip. So this is the one where you can actually place it down, make little petals with these if you wanted to have a little bit of fun with it. And equally, you could be using those for your lettering. Only got 3 chances left. The only other thing that you've got in here is you've got your 3 lunar pens, and these are brilliant because these have got sparkle in. Now, we're not going to have time for you to actually see these actually bring that sparkle through, but basically you lay down your colour. As they dry, the sparkle will come to fruition. And you can see a little bit of it there, but obviously as time goes on, you'll get even more sparkle from there. 2 chances. If you've got those in your basket, check your basket out. You've got a really good deal there for £30.27. Nice way of trying all those different ranges of pens there, just as they start rolling off the counter. They've gone.
Price lock.
Oh, bless Chloe. Who's diving for them before they hit the floor. No, we haven't got long left. Haven't got long left during this session. You wiped us out. Wow, didn't expect that. We've only got, what is that, 4 items left? 2 items left, is that all? Including this one. Oh my God, that'll be another one then after this. Now, oh, brace yourself, guys. We're looking at some fabulous pots of glitter. Now, you take the lids off these. Don't panic, Chloe. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Mind you, that has been said before now, and then it has all gone a bit wrong. So here you have got your 4 gorgeous pots. I mean, instantly looking at the side there, you can see that gorgeous rainbow of glitters in there, that iridescent. And of course, we know Dawn, she's kind of the queen of glitter, isn't she? Now, £24.99 for all 4 of those. To be honest, it's really good value for money. You're looking at about, what, about £6.50 a pot there? Must be something like that. Now, the price is dropping down. We're looking at £11.96. So it's a little less than half price with these. Now, these are beautiful because you've got different grades of glitter in here. So you've got your finer grade glitter here. It's kind of got a pinky hue to it, as you can see there when it's used on white cardstock. You've got your iridescent here. And I love these. These are like mini sequins in these. These are perfect for things like mermaids. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, beautiful. Now, of course, they react differently depending on the cardstock that you put behind them. So here you can see where, see, I'm looking at this one from where I'm standing. That looks very green, but on your screen it looks very red. Love that one there. That could be dragon scales, couldn't it? Now works at £2.99 per pot. Now that's on navy card. Let's have a look to see what happens when it goes on to black. Even more vibrancy. Gosh, they really do look green, which is amazing because when you see them in the pot, they don't look green at all. It's like magic. It's magic. Love it. Now, 7 of those opportunities available to you. These are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. A little really does go a long way. Sticking my finger in there actually, there's not a lot coming out, so it's pretty good with regards to the static as well. Finer grade glitter there, as you saw. It's kind of got 3 different levels, which is nice because if you're popping this down onto tape or any adhesive backing, by using all of those, you kind of fill in all the gaps, so you're not going to have any sticky left. £11.27, all 4 of those. Absolutely beautiful. Shimmering and shining away, and a welcome addition to any crafty stash. Absolutely gorgeous. Big size tubs with these as well. I don't think we've actually got sizes on there. I don't think they're put on it. But look at that. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous tones in there. 4 opportunities left for you to get involved with these. I nearly picked up the next one and started rotating it, and then I thought, it'd be a good idea to put the lid on first. see you've got finer grade there, so when those two come together you have got those different levels there. Down to the last two opportunities. If you want to get hold of these, you need to be quick. Single opportunity left now. We're going to be saying goodbye to that one any moment now. £9.96. What a bargain. Locked in, less than a tenner for all of those. That is a brilliant deal. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, what we've got next, a bit of fabric, back with the fabrics. Now, this particular fabric, oh, what are we calling this? Yeah, so polyester, this particular one. So it's lighter weight, well, yeah, it's lighter weight than your cotton. So you can see that the fluidity of it is very different. Love this with the monochromatics here. Now, it's saying here we've got a set of 3. 1, 2. Oh, no. What have we got else? You've got 2 meters in total. Which one are we missing? Shall we have a look? What have we got? Oh, there you go. Now I can understand why that polka dot one's missing. But I haven't taken it, just for the record, I haven't had that one. So those are the 3 that you're going to be getting, so don't worry. All 3 of those, 2 meters, 150 centimeters each. That's a really good width, good length with those 2 as well. So, you're getting a huge piece. This is a selvage edge. This is fabulous. Drapes beautifully. So if you're looking at kind of clothing, if you're looking at making blouses, sarongs, things like that, this would work beautifully because it's a lightweight, it's very easy to work with. And at £17, that's phenomenal. So you're getting 2 meters of each of them. Is that right? 2 meters, and they're 150 wide. Wow, £17. Oh, that is amazing. Even scarves with these, to be honest. I mean, you could quite easily make that into a scarf. Stripes are never our friend on shopping telly. Well, on in telly, to be honest. So apologies if your screen goes a little bit funny with this one. They're not too narrow though, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, you're getting both of those. You're getting 3 in fact, because you've got your polka dots that are going to come with it as well. 7 opportunities for you to get involved at £16.54. Incredibly affordable. Definitely the way to go with these. And these are going to be beautiful for you to work on through the summer months. Love monochromatics as well. Just think they work really well. Could you imagine using these as scarves as well? Because you could obviously cut them into strips, neaten them maybe with an overlocker, or even just double them over. Even if you double them over and make it into a tube and then turn the ends in, you're still creating a fabulous lightweight scarf. You're not going to have any issue with that fabric whatsoever. You're down to the last 6 opportunity, folks. £36. That's what you were going to be paying, and to be honest, for where am I, 6 meters of fabric, that's good value. But now we're looking at £14. £14 for the 100% polyester. In the past, you say polyester and you think, oh my goodness, if I'm going to wear that, my hair's going to be standing up on end and get that static. But you don't. Now you're going to get 3 of these. I've only got 2 to show you here, so let me show you a picture of that 3rd one. Your white background with your dark or your black polka dots, and very popular. You're loving these. 5 chances left. £13.88. This, I will let you into a secret, is the lowest price that we've ever been able to bring it to you at Craft Price Drop. So if you've seen these in the past, now's the time to get hold of them. 4 chances just dropped down to 3, and the price has dropped too as well. £13.76, way lower than that original start price. 2 chances left. This is our last auction at Craft Price Drop. Don't forget, we've got more auctions coming up later on at 7 o'clock. I'll tell you about that in a few moments. But the last opportunity for you to get involved with this auction here and now has been snapped up.
Price lock.
Certainly has. What an amazing array of different crafts and different deals. I love it. I've enjoyed this session. I hope you have too as well. Hope you managed to bag your bargain, and if you've got any of those items still in your baskets, check your baskets out. Take advantage of those in those last few seconds. And if you're a Freedom member, obviously no post and packing to add in. And as I mentioned, we've got another Craft Price Drop session coming up this evening. That will be at 7 o'clock tonight with our lovely Yanis. So make sure that you do stay tuned. I'm going to be back with you at 1 o'clock. With the lovely Mandy Noble, and we're going to be chatting about the one-day special and seeing what she's been creating with those stencils, because of course Lizzie Curtis has brought us the shows up until now. And then a little bit later on, what else have we got? We've got all sorts. We've got very much a sewy day here. Tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, we are going to have another Craft Price Drop session, and Leonie's here for a 2-hour session. I think that is from, is it 3 o'clock through to 5 o'clock? So make sure memory box. Can't wait to see that. She's coming in especially because she loves their product so much. So yes, tune in, spread the word, and I hope that we'll be able to see you at 3 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do stay tuned, grab yourself a cuppa, hop across to our main channel and continue to watch us here at Hochanda.